Today I'm wanting to talk about this little palette here. So this is Jaclyn Hill's first palette. I do have her second palette. So first palette, second palette, yeah. And so I wanted to try a makeup look. I was watching YouTube and I was watching a makeup tutorial and I wanted to give one of the looks a go, and they were using the Jaclyn Hill palette, and so I thought to myself, let's give this a go. It's not normally a look I would have tried, but I think it would turn out pretty cool, and I want to see if I've got the skills to do this. Hopefully it turns out well. Hopefully I can translate it onto my own face. We'll see. It's an eyeshadow look, and yeah, let's see how this goes. Also, for those of you that are curious, I would be curious if I was watching, what are the colors of these eyeshadow palettes? Like, there's one eyeshadow palette, there's another one. What colors are in two? Making one, that's cool. Making another one. But also, let me give you a little clue as well. I'll show you. Not only was those two palettes made, there's actually some other palettes that were made that didn't make it in the collection. And yeah, this was a while ago, but I got them, so I can also show you those as well. I want to show you the first palette that came out. So it was this one here. These are the colors. And I'll do a picture as well because they look a bit dark at the moment. I'm not really doing them justice, but that's the first one. I like when they have that protected film, because if the eyeshadows were to become a little bit crumbly because like you're going in and they're just getting a little powdery, it will protect it from like going everywhere. This one is the second one. Yeah, there's those colors for the second one. But we won't be using this second one today. I always find the Roman numerals interesting, because if you're actually looking at this, it's like, I'm looking at this like, okay, what is this V and then 1 and 1? Because V in Roman numerals is 5, and then 1 and 1 on the right side is 5 plus 1 plus 1, so it's 7. And then I was like thinking about this, I'm like, what is V77? And then I was like, alright, volume 2. So I kind of feel like there's a little boo-boo. They needed to kind of space that out so you can really see what that means. Anyway, I have the other palettes by Jaclyn Hill and Morphe. This one is called Armed and Gorgeous. And I'll just show you what that looks like on the inside. Again, I'll take some real pictures for you to be able to see in a different light. So I feel like this ring light isn't doing him justice. This one is ring the alarm. I was gonna say ring the bell. It's not quite close enough to the name. So ring the alarm, not ring the bell. Not even sound the alarm. Thinking Nicki Minaj. Let's have a look at this one. So ring the alarm, and that is that one. Very cool, very cool. Bling Boss. Pretty blingy. Again. Don't know what's up with this light, but it's kind of not doing it justice. This one is Dark Magic. Let's open it up. Again, these are the ones that didn't make the cut, but still pretty cool. So many different names. I think naming a palette. It might start off easy, might get a bit hard and then get a bit easier as like get more creative. So 4 of these. So yeah, Dark Magic, Bling Boss, Ring the Alarm, and Armed and Gorgeous. So I think it's pretty cool, like pretty impressive to have, you know, one palette, another palette, 4 other palettes. I just love all the glitter, the different colors. I like how they're themed as well. I think it all comes together well. But on to this makeup tutorial. The video is called How to Perfect Cut Crease Dash Double Cut Crease, and it's by Katie Michaelis. So well done. Thanks for inspiring me. Thanks for putting that video out. So the first stage of the makeup tutorial shows putting concealer on your eyelids. I'm going to do that. So yeah, I've decided I'm going to use this Instant Age Rewind concealer by Maybelline. Pretty sure it comes in a different packaging now. This is the older packaging. Let's pop that on. The thing about these little turny things is you got to be careful not to put too much out when you're twisting, because at first it can seem like there's nothing coming out, and at some point it comes out and then it keeps coming out. You're like, whoa, I wanted a bit but I didn't want that much. Okay, whoa, yeah, see what I mean? And it's still coming out. Still coming out. Anyway, now I've got all my squiggly concealer. I'm just gonna use my finger to kind of dab some off and dab it all over my eyelid with my finger. A little has gone a long way. The next step is adding powder. And since I've got so much, I'll just do the other side as well. I will deal with fallout when that time comes. So I feel like I look like I've got a lot on. Oh well. And there's still more on my finger that I could use. So alrighty. I'm gonna get that powder and set that. I'll be back. Again, like I've just done the concealer on the face and I'm just showing you. It's come out, like, I don't know when to, I don't know, do I just like pre-turn a little bit, or it's just, okay, cool, it's just gonna come out like this. Don't know. I didn't make the product, I'm using the product, but didn't make the product, so I'm gonna use this Huda Beauty translucent powder in Sugar Cookie. Let's powder. I'm going to use this finishing powder brush S25 by Napoleon Perdis. Good old Napoleon Perdis. They're reliable. Just go it in. Probably should have used a smaller brush because, yeah, smaller areas probably better. I really smell that fragrance too. All right. You can't see it, but it's flying around everywhere because it's such a fine powder. Reminds me of flour. So apparently this should help it stick, the colours that I'll be using in the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. I also, quite a fitting name, sugar cookied myself. So yeah, I just thought it was funny. Sugar cookie. So the next thing that's done is a yellow shade. So I've found a yellow shade that's similar to a color that she's using. It's called Voila. Here. This little one here. And it's part of Nikkie Tutorials and Beauty Bay palette. So I'm going to use that one and get to blending. I don't know how much I need. I'm just going to pack it on and blend. So there won't be much space between the brow and the eyeshadow. This is a good one for hooded eyes. I'm just going to bring it out because in the video she cleans it up. So